Hello everyone, how are you? Well, guys, wishing all the teachers around the world across India a very, very, very happy Teachers' Day. Do your best because your profession is very noble profession. Your profession is not just a profession, it's more than this. I mean, the way you will teach to the students, they are going to become like that. So somehow the our country is in your hand. Don't take it for granted. Do your best. Don't take it like, why I teach all the things in a school, why not to run coaching institute and fetch money and give my best in the coaching institute and all. This kind of intention, this kind of attitude, this kind of propaganda is not right as far as any country is concerned. This is something what you are deceiving to the billions of students, and you are playing with the life of this kind of students, right? So this is something what you are not supposed to. If you are doing this, stop doing this as soon as possible, right? Why I'm saying all this thing, because I have faced it, and many times what happens is that many teachers take this like, oh, it's just a matter of 4 5 minutes, 1 hour class. After that, what to me whether they are getting the information, whatever you are teaching to the students doesn't matter to you, but it must matter to you whether they are getting the right stuff or not, whether they are understanding the things or not. So it's very important to understand that this kind of commitment only comes when you understand your responsibility. If you're not understanding your responsibility, or it's just a job, don't take it like that. Yeah, you are laying the foundation of a country, and how can you make a weak foundation? You are solely, not solely, but you are much more, you're playing a very crucial role in this to making a foundation, a right foundation for our country. And if you are not doing so, actually you are doing what? You are deceiving our country, and who has given the authority to do so? Getting my point? Even I think that everyone is a teacher. I'm a teacher, you are a teacher, all the persons are teacher. Yeah, every situation is a teacher. Might be you are going somewhere, you're saying that one guy or one lady is not riding the bike or car or scooter or bicycle, doesn't matter, in a right way. You can learn from her or him that how to ride bikes correctly. It's in every situation, even the bad situation, the bad time teach you the things that is much more important than anything else. I strongly believe that if you are able to understand, if you are able to deal with the things, that is much more important than academic thing is set of rules like x plus y square, x square, y square. These are the mechanical things. There is no any kind of fluctuation. They are the way the things are. It's like a square minus b square is a square plus b square, a plus b, a minus b, right? There's, you can't do anything for this, but the life is not the way the life is. Every day is a challenge. If you're not able to understand, or if you're not understanding, or you are not you're not so developed yourself in a way, like you are just get panic with the things, even the any sort or very small adverse situation comes to you. Like many times it happens, many students you will see, or many persons you will see, they just get panic just to face any adverse situation. But this is not right. You have to face it, you have to handle it, you have to just try to resolve it, confront it. So as like I said, the responsibility of any teacher is very much important as far as any society, country, or any state is concerned, but it's not like to be only engaged yourself with the books and all. That is only going to teach you, that is somehow you give you the insight that how to do the things that is already many persons or many students are learning or reading or getting all these things. Somehow more or less the things are same, but the actual things are how to communicate, how to deal with the things, how to tackle with negative situation, how to, you know, how to talk with any person, how to approach any person. If you are like getting 90%, 95%, but you are not able to communicate with any person properly with proper eye contact, do you think your knowledge is going to work out as much as the knowledge you have? Instead, a person who is so or average, but he know how to deal with the things, he is much more confident with the people, who is going to be more excel in his or her life. Of course, the person who having little less knowledge, academic mechanical knowledge, then the things that is much more important, that is how to deal with the things. So you know what, these are things, academics things are of course very important, but apart from this, these are things also teachers need to teach to the students, because ultimately these are things works much more than any other things, right? Because these are things something that give the real insight to any students. Suppose if any student don't know how to save money, how to he or she doesn't know the importance of money, he or she doesn't know how to you know how to get more money, how to retrieve more money through money, I mean how to beget money through money. So these are things you must give them ideas of all these things. You must teach the importance of money. So these are things very important, guys, and teachers not only stick or not just only just a matter force, temperature, this or that, chemical formula, this or that, ये तो पढ़ा दिया, और it's just like what we do is like most teachers having the perception that okay, just finish it complete and बच्चों याद कर लेना and just vomit the same in examination, get first division, second division. This is a very bad attitude of teachers. Sorry to say, but this is the reality. I'm just telling you guys, and I have to, because I don't want to fake it. This channel is not for the fake. Whatever I say with genuinity, and that actually makes sense. So guys, so this is very important to don't make any random person as a teacher. What I mean to say is, if you are like learning something from any person, and if you're feeling that he or she is not good with academics, or he or she he having a wrong perception towards life, toward himself, to any person, it is better to not to learn or get knowledge from that kind of person. Choose your teacher wisely. It's not like only happy teachers, they happy teachers, they happy teachers, they no. The real meaning of happy teachers day is to really get a happy teacher, a teacher who is optimistic enough, a teacher who actually know the things in a practical way, instead of just theoretical chemical formula of calcium sulfate, CaSO4, H2 dry. Oh, come on from this. I don't means that, I don't want to say that this academic knowledge is not important. Very much important. If you're understanding this, then you are the most stupid moron person. Academic knowledge is very important, but to some extent. These are the not only the things going to decide your future. These are the things are important, but to in some extent, if like if you are going somewhere and you are you have to take the decision on that time, your CSO4 or x plus y square formula is not going to work out there. On that time, your intelligence, how mentally developed you are, that is going to work out for you. So as per the situation where academics is required, you have to be excel in your academy. Where the intelligence is required, you need to put your intelligence over it. So as per the situation, this is many of the billionaires, very tycoons, business tycoons, many scientists, they don't have any degree, but they were so intelligent, they were know how to learn the things. You know what, though we are living in 21st century, we have all the technologies, internet, this or that, but our students are not that mentally aware, mentally developed as they must, they should, we are supposed to. I mean, you have all the things, you have all the things, though you are not excelling. What is the mean for that? What is the mean to be having this so much of it? So because then don't know how to use it, and how they will know how to use it, as long as nobody can, as long as nobody tell him or her that okay, this is the way, these are the things. Like Facebook, you are just doing every day Facebook, 5 to 6 hours Facebook, and rest of the time after you play and this, you are not giving time to study. Or like if you want to become a cricketer and you are wasting your time in study. So study of course give you the insight, but you must be aware what I am giving the right effort to the right place or not. Might be you are very good in football and you are putting effort to your study, how that effort is going to fruitful for you. Getting my point? So these are the things very important. Yeah, understanding is very the whole soul intention is that teachers not only stick with their academics or not having the intention that okay, घंटा बीत गया, ये हो गया. No, don't take it like that, right? Try to give the insight that understand yourself, understand the academics as well. If any problem, if any student getting problem in any subject, he or she is always with that student. He or she will give his or her little bit of time that they are like on that time that they are allotted for relaxment, or one or two class in between one or two classes there is some time for the teachers as well, right? So for that for leisure time they can give time to the student who is not good in study. So this is something what every person, every teacher must having desire to do so. If you are not internally like you're not internally like enthusiastic, you're not internally desire to do so, I don't think so this is going to happen. You can't be, because these are things somehow desire or will to do. As long as you're not willing to do so, nobody can force you to do this, right? So have a great day guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I think this video is going to somehow open the eyes of many of the teachers. As I said, Everyone is a teacher. I'm a teacher, you are a teacher. Every situation, every, even a small child is a teacher. Yeah, don't take it like, hey, he just go and teach in any of the institute or school, then he is the only teacher. Of course he is teacher, because he having the degree of something, but it doesn't mean you are not a teacher. You have also many things to give to the society. Might be your intelligence is very much more than many person. Yeah, why not acknowledge it? Many times what happens is now we don't acknowledge our real strength, and just because we are not aware about our real strength, we just live a life like I don't know anything. I'm just a waste for our country. I'm just what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I'm not as intelligent. I must be. I'm not that good as other students are. Might be you are not good in study. Might be you're good athlete. Might be you're a good painter. Might be you are a good anything. You cook well. No. So these are things just need to understand. And in this, to discover any person, before discover any person, every person discover him or herself. Like even teacher who is just teaching because he randomly got this job, like he gets selected, but his desire is to become a travel agent, or like or he just want to do rafting, or he just want to become a scientist, but randomly he just gets selected in any teaching line. That's why he just teaching. So this is not right. So for that, for for a teacher like this, how even he hasn't discovered himself or herself, how can you expect that teacher is going to give the real insight of what it should be? I'm telling the very important thing. I don't know you are getting or not, but this is something what very important. Okay, guys, have a great take yourself, and celebrate with fullest. If any teacher you are getting means if you are going to meet with, or randomly you just met any teacher, so express your gratitude towards that teacher, because he has somehow given the knowledge, so that you are some, might be you are good at good position, could be possible. So give your gratitude towards your teacher, and any teacher has done anything wrong with you, then yeah, I'm not just saying. I mean, many times it happens. Many teachers just show their anger, just like, how can you? Might be, many times it happens. They are also human, so many teachers, like, they just to show their, like, I'm a teacher, they do many times wrong with many students. Yeah, many times they fail to the students. Many times they just take revenge throughout their schooling life. So what happens is that many times many students didn't get the chance to to switch to one that school to another school, because of poverty, that of due to they're not able to, they're not well off. So these are things happens. I mean, this, I hope you're getting. Have a great day, guys. Take yourself.